And welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Of course. So what does winning your first major at this point in your career feel like? What does it feel like to you?
It feels amazing, and I think I'm actually really glad that it happened this way because
Why?
I feel like when I was a lot younger, I felt like in order to it felt like I had to win a Grand Slam in order to kind of, in a lot of ways, not be a failure. I felt like I had a lot of doubt, and it felt like I needed to win one in order to be proud of
To
my
validate
accomplishments.
yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I did. I had to do a lot of work to kind of get past that because I don't even think I knew that that was kind of becoming a belief.
What do you mean
of
work?
mine.
Like on the court or therapeutic?
Therapy.
Okay.
I did a lot of therapy, and I think it was even surprising to me, kind of some of the things that were coming up, and I was actually saying. I was like, wow, I didn't even know that I had believed that.
And you think it made you a better player, huh?
Well, I think it just gave me the ability to play freely. And it kind of gave me a little bit more freedom on the court because I got to the point where I was so proud of my career already, and I didn't need to win a Grand Slam in order to validate that.
When did you know in this
Wow,
match, or
I
did
love
you
that.
have a moment in this match that you thought, I got this?
Oh, that's a good
Because
question.
the last shot, you knew you had it, but did you have a moment in the match you said, okay, I'm going to win this?
I think it was in the third set. I think I was up. It was either 3-2 or 4-3, and I just was like, wait, I'm in this. Like I can actually win this. And then going into the last game, I felt really confident for some reason in that last game, and it kind of gave me the freedom to probably hit some.
Did you have a pep talk to yourself while you're out there? Were you talking to yourself in your head?
Honestly, basically the whole match, I just kept saying, be brave.
Brave.
And play how you want to play. And that was kind of just like a loop that was
Be
going
brave.
on and on in my head.
I like
Given what you're
that.
talking about, the mental part of tennis, I mean, Sabalenka she talks to herself, she says all sorts of things. You just sort of ignoring what she's doing and focusing on yourself?
Honestly, in the moment, you couldn't even tell you
up.
what's going on the other side of the net.
So locked in.
I love
Yeah.
that. I love that.
Yeah, I think it's definitely, I'm kind of on my side of the court, and that's it.
And your husband is your coach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please talk to us about that. Because he played, clearly, obviously. So how did that come about that he's your coach, and what is it like working with
Aw,
you?
that's
I love this shot, yeah.
He played as well. He actually had some injuries, and he had to retire about 2.5 years ago. And I didn't have a coach at the time, and I basically had to beg him to come with me because he said he was like, I don't like telling you what to do.
It is potentially tricky.
Yeah. And we had
There's some lines that can get blurred. there.
Exactly. And we had done such a good job when we were both playing to kind of stay partners and not really blur the lines of getting involved in each other's careers. But it's been so amazing, and to be able to win this and win it with him is just, I mean, it's incredible.
So does this motivate him to go into coaching even further? Like, you know, you won the big one. So he's probably at high demand right now.
Well, I'm definitely gonna, keep him for myself.
Yeah, for yourself.
Yeah.
Was this a dream of yours as a little kid? When did you start playing? How did you start playing? Did you say, one day I'm going to win this?
Well, so I actually started when I was 4, and I was walking through my parents' bedroom. Venus Williams was on TV, and I said, I really like that tennis dress. I didn't know what tennis was. No one in my family plays, and I said, I want the outfit. So my mom said,
10.
we'll get you an outfit,
You gotta
but
play
you have
the
to
sport.
play. And I mentioned it like 3 weeks later, and again, it's a 4-year-old, and she was like, okay, I guess we'll play tennis.
Shout out to Mama.
Yeah, thanks, Mom.
What would that 4-year-old do with the $3.5 million you just won?
Probably buy a lot of tennis dresses.
You know, you talked about going to therapy. When I played, I also defined myself by my failures. I chased a Super Bowl trophy and never won it. 11 years in the NFL, I didn't get close. And that stuck with me. I had a void that I had to deal with after I retired. There are a lot of young athletes that will mark their success based on what they achieve. What is your advice to them? Because they are going, it's inevitable, they will fail. What is your advice?
Well, I think what you said is so important. You have to work on figuring out where that void is And I think if you can do that while you're still playing, you give yourself the ability to actually really enjoy what you're doing.
That's so good.
And I think that's really, as athletes, what we all want. We want to
play free.
To play free and to enjoy yourself. And I know so many people say that, and it's like, oh, if you're just having fun.
Yes.
But it's so true. And I think if you're able to go out there and just really focus on yourself and have fun and play free, you just enjoy yourself so much more, and it makes the experience so much better.
So good.
Where's this trophy going in your house? I'm just curious, because where do we put it? In the living room?
I have no idea. I've been trying to think like,
about.
where do I have
Time to
space
think.
for this? It can't just like live in a closet somewhere.
No.
It's probably just going to be like.
Put it on the mantle. Madison
be on
Keys,
display
thank you so
somewhere.
much. We
Bravo,
appreciate you.
Madison.
We'll be right back.